Actually, I was originally a physicist, of all crazy things. So I'm sort of grew up as an analytical technology person. Went on to Harvard Business School, where I've been there for 25 years. I focused in on areas of innovation and startups and entrepreneurship for the whole time. So especially those dealing with digital technology, software, internet services, and that kind of thing. And over the last 5 years, I'm spending a lot of time on digital transformation and sort of watching a lot of traditional industries change dramatically. I've always loved sort of new companies and new ideas. I don't know. I was involved at Microsoft since actually the year after they went public, not from the very beginning, but close. I was involved with Yahoo. Actually, I helped write the business plan with one of my students, Tim Brady, and I sort of started to kind of work with a company when they were just a small little startup with a couple of engineers, literally across the street from the Motel 6 in Sunnyvale. I worked with eBay. I worked with Google in the early days. Worked with Facebook. A number of different technology companies. I think we've got all the cards on the table for transforming this industry. And if we don't do it, somebody else is going to do it because this industry is going to change. As this, like the digitization of industries is rolling out across the board. Everything is becoming connected to everything else. There's so much internet connectivity around. There's so much software technology around enabling everything. And I mean, the car industry is changing, right? I mean, Google is a player in the car industry of all crazy things. Google bought a thermostat company of all crazy things. I bet you people at Honeywell a few years back wouldn't have thought that Google would be a competitor of theirs. And sector after sector after sector is changing in a similar way as software and digital technology is coming across. And so with financial services and alternative investments, you've got the same thing that has to happen here. It's a huge space. It's very important to the economy. And there are many things that we've learned from other environments, like the value of data and analytics and the value of strong, comprehensive data platforms, and that will have an impact on this space. And the judgment and leadership of individual investors will continue to be there, but it will be coupled with much stronger technology and much more flexible, easy to use, and powerful analytics, and the technology base will shift, and the business model that goes with it will change along with it. And that's the AltX proposition as well, right? So we're taking data that's traditionally in the fund manager's head, or the judgment and decision-making potential that's usually in the individual's head, and you digitizing that and accumulating it as a platform. You're improving on the decision-making process, but as you improve, as you're improving where the thermostat sits, or you're improving which fund you're going to choose, the data on what improves it is valuable, and you accumulate it, you aggregate it, and then you use that to actually improve the market. And so if you can actually improve a $6 trillion industry, there's a lot of value created with that. And that's where the similarity lies. The best companies, the most successful ones, target just a great opportunity space. I mean, it'll be obvious up front, but after the fact, you sort of kick yourself and say, why didn't I do it? What did I think about this? When you're talking about a $6 trillion hedge fund space, that's an interesting opportunity space out there for sure. And most of all, it's the quality management team. It's like you got people like Sam and John and the whole team that are just so much great culture around them and leadership, and with a management team like that, people are excited and passionate about what they do, and locking into a good opportunity space. I think great things come out of that.